It's the Football Daft podcast with Ewen and Grado, and it's a big weekend of football, particularly in Glasgow, because it is the Old Firm derby. Who's playing?
Rangers versus Celtic.
At what stadium?
Ibrox Stadium.
Ibrox Stadium. Both teams with 100% records, and this is the part where we get to speak to the fans of both Celtic and Rangers. We're delighted to have on the line Mikey, who sat in his car in his Matalan shirt and with the shittest beard I've ever seen.
No, that's not a bad. Well, no.
Do you like his beard?
Have you got a sleeve tattoo? Mate, see, I hate not seeing him. Have you got a sleeve tattoo?
No. I've just got sleeves.
Oh, right, sorry. Where do you work? You like to say?
Queen's City of Glasgow, Housing Association.
What do you think of the show overall, Mikey? Give us a review before we speak about Celtic versus Rangers at Ibrox.
Well, I think I usually listen on a Friday, and it's good to have that sort of nonsense and banter going into the weekend.
Aye, that's cool. I like that.
Do you learn anything when you're listening to us?
Yeah.
What have you learned?
I've learned that you've got a dodgy tummy.
Well, so's my dog. You'll find out more about this once you hear it back. You get any stomach problems?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any issues that you want to talk about before we get to football?
No, I'm all right.
You're all right.
Cool.
What about your hair? You sure that's all right?
It's receding a bit, but...
No, it's no.
He's trying to cover it up with a comb over. For those of you who can't see it, we can see him because it's FaceTime.
Aye.
They've both got hats on, but so what are they hiding?
Correct.
That's a good point, actually.
Aye.
And you don't know, and you don't know if you want a beard or not, do you? It's kind of like like a dodgy hypnotist kind of look.
It's like me and all, mate. I wish I could grow a beard, but I mean, it's just a fucking bunch of pubs stuck together. I hate it. I would love a full bifter of a beard, but
You can't do it either.
No, I know. But do you know I phoned up to get a beard transplant?
No way.
Aye, I did, aye.
You actually phoned somebody for a beard transplant.
It was for a Channel 4 were following me about, and they were saying, what do you, because they were like, we want to give you a makeover, and I says, well, beards were the in thing at the time, and I says, I really want a beard and I can't grow one. So I says, come all day. So I phoned up this
hair transplant
guy in London. I says,
what, Hartley Street?
Well, whatever, don't fucking know what street it was, mate, but I phoned it anyway.
Uh-huh.
And I says, look, Hull, I want a beard. I says, I'll fly down tomorrow. I'll give you £200 cash in hand. Give me a beard transplant. I've got so many followers on Twitter. I'll put £200 in your pocket if you can give me it. He went, I ain't bother. Seriously?
Did you go down?
I never got, nah, just changed my mind.
So what's the point of the story?
I don't know.
Hey, Mikey.
All right.
Let's talk Rangers versus Celtic this weekend. Before we get to the big game itself, what do you think of Rangers so far this campaign?
Doing well. Quite happy with that we seem to be grinding out the results. I know obviously there's been a couple of games that Kelly away, St Mirren away, and then obviously Hibs at home. They were 3 games that we didn't always do so well in last season, so it's good to see them getting over the line, I suppose.
I take it you're confident because of the previous 3 games, because last year you wouldn't have had 9 points out of 9. At least you've now found a way to grind out a result, something you weren't doing last year.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's early in the season and everything, but I think going into the Old Firm, level points is always going to be, encouraging. I know they've maybe been scoring a wee bit more freely than Rangers have done over the last couple of games, but I'd be confident of getting a couple of goals against them at Ibrox on Sunday.
Oh, you sound quite confident. See, I think, we're recording this today on a Tuesday. I think the sleepless nights start tonight, because Old Fun week.
Aye.
I don't know how.
Do you get nervous?
Oh, how do you go in with Hearts and Hibs?
Nervy.
Yep. I mean, it does affect my
It kicks in for me like Wednesday night, Thursday morning. The closer the game gets.
And it's just that kind of horrible, excited, nervous, confident.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, do you know what? No matter what we can say, you just never know what's going to happen until that game kicks off.
Yeah.
It's the same all the time. Nobody ever predicts right these games.
No. If you were picking the team, Mikey, Morelos or Defoe?
It's a good question.
See, I think it'll depend on who plays Thursday.
True.
I think.
Because I'm surprised that they played Scott Arfield on Sunday. He's played a lot of games. And I thought...
one for me who looks quite tired about the 60-minute mark recently.
See, I thought he would have possibly have rested Arfield on Sunday because he's obviously going to play on Thursday, and we need him for Sunday.
So what do you think will be the score on Sunday? Do you think you'll go 3 points clear, 4 out of 4, or what do you think?
Yeah, 4 out of 4. You have to take that optimism, I think.
So what's your prediction for the score?
3-1.
3-1 Rangers.
Rangers.
Really
3-1 Rangers,
confident,
aye.
man. Really confident.
Do you go to the games, Mikey?
When I can. I'm not a season ticket holder, but when I can.
So you're a pretend Rangers fan?
Just like you.
Mikey, have you got some housing association jobs to do this afternoon?
Yes, a fair few, yeah.
Right, so are we keeping you back?
Well, I'm another 15 minutes on my lunch, so.
Oh, where you go? What did you have for your lunch, big man? See, you've got a bottle of Lucasade there. Where else you go?
Tesco meal deal, mate.
Oh, did you?
I love a Tesco meal deal.
What'd you get in your piece?
I got a cheese triple.
A cheese triple.
Wow.
A cheese triple. So what is that? Is that with cheese and onion, cheese ploughmans, cheese and ham?
Cheese tomato, cheese pickle, and cheese onion.
Oh, I like the cheese and onion.
What? But here's the big question. So you got the Lucasade instead of the Coke, and you got the triple cheese. What crisps did you pick up?
Walker salt and vinegar, bet you.
I went for a Twix instead of crisps.
Oh.
No, that doesn't work for me. Lucasade with a Twix doesn't work. It's going to be a packet of crisps. It has to be ready salty.
Because you know what I would do, mate, Ewan? See with the pieces, I would take a wee bit of salt and vinegar Walkers and plank them in, the cheese and onion.
Give it a wee bit of crunch. Aye. And a wee bit, aye.
Anyway.
You screwed up there, Mikey.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I hope your meal deal predictions on this shit as your fucking Fitma predictions.
You must be happy with a 3-1 on Sunday.
Oh, I would be over the moon with 3-1. It's just you don't want to be confident. And if I say here on this show that Rangers are going to beat Celtic and we get bait, then I'm going to look like a fanny next week. So I'm watching what I'm saying.
Now, if we do lose or drop points, then I would have confidence that we would be able to pick them up. So,
Do you know what? Here's my prediction right now, and it's not a good one. No, it's not. It's a good one. But I've got a feeling it's going to be one of the games, not an each.
Oh, don't.
I know.
There's too many goals in both teams for no to be goals. Aye.
You think so?
100%.
Right. I mean, I hope no.
There'll be goals in this game.
Right, okay.
I think one of the guarantees of the weekend, both teams to score, is the bet of the week.
Right.
100%.
What about both goals to score?
And they draw.
Or what?
That's a good bet.
No, I would say what about, because you always get good money back on both teams to score in both halves. That's a good bet.
That's a really good bet. You might get 9-10 to 1 for that.
Aye.
Anyway, digress. Mikey, it's been lovely talking to you.
Thanks, guys.
We'll let you get back to your meal deal.
Aye. Tell all your workmates you were on the telly. Well, is it the telly?
He's on FaceTime, mate. It's not the telly. Hey, Mikey, lovely talking to
See
you.
you later again, mate.
Cheers.
It's now time to speak to Paul, who's on FaceTime. He's a Celtic fan. Hello there, Paul.
How you doing? All right, boys?
Not bad, mate. It would appear as though you're in some sort of vehicle. What sort of vehicle are you in?
The Bold City Building.
I don't even know what that is. Are you showing me a T-shirt?
Is that your own company or what?
That's the council.
Oh, yeah. Are you pulled over? I take it you're pulled over and nice and safe.
Out there, mate.
Right.
Just round the corner from Grado's old haunting ground.
Where are you?
Castle Grayskull.
Oh, you're at Ibrox. I thought you said you were maybe doing. I thought you maybe said you were doing Stevenson, mate.
No.
You know, I never used to play for Rangers, mate.
You want to be a body like that, Grado?
Paul,
Hey, hold on a minute, wait there. So you try to call me fat?
Paul, who are you in the van with?
Josh Hartley.
Who's Josh Hartley?
In relation to Paul.
Another good Celtic man.
All right.
Let's see Josh.
He's a good brother of the brush.
Good brother of the
All right there, Joshy boy.
Then,
So you two are Celtic fans. We've got the big Old Firm game this weekend. First of all, I'm going to ask you, Paul, then I want to get Josh's thoughts on it as well. What are you thinking ahead of the game? Both teams, 9 points out of 9. Great start to the campaign. Your thoughts?
very confident, Ewan.
At
Very
Ibrox, the last two games at Ibrox, you played like shite.
Aye, but that was for nothing. We'd already won the league by then. We won the Cairn.
An Old Firm
an
game.
Old Firm day,
an
mate.
Old Firm games,
can't come
you
away with that.
care. You're
Aye, it's only when we get beat we don't care.
That's true.
Fuck you,
I mean, are you that confident? I mean, I know you've been scoring goals for fun, but the last couple of games you haven't been particularly great. You look at the game against Cluj, that was poor. The game against Dunfermline. You're better against Hearts, winning 3-1 there at the weekend. Are you happy with the way things are going at Celtic just now and the way you're playing?
I'm happy.
Aye.
15 goals, 3 games, mate.
Right, so Paul, big game on Sunday. How you feel in terms of well, we're talking to a Rangers fan there, and we were talking about the nerves. Do you get the kind of pre-match, midweek, old firm jitters? You know, where you're toasting and turning at night, and you're feeling a wee bit nervous, anxious about the weekend, or are you that confident that you're gonna pump us?
Grado, I've just turned 40 the other day, mate, so I don't get as nervous, but Josh is shining himself.
How's it going, Josh? So how are you feeling about Sunday, mate?
Quietly confident, aye.
Right, aye.
Quietly.
Are you worried though? Because Paul's hinting that you're worried a wee bit.
No, it's just the usual, that week of the butterflies.
That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm.
So, I can't wait now. I'm just waiting for Sunday. That's the worst of it.
Josh, have you got the butterflies right now? Now we're recording the show on a Tuesday. Are you feeling it already?
Aye,
Aye.
just thinking about the game now. I've got
Aye.
the butterflies thinking about it.
And just thinking about it, so this will go up. The YouTube goes up to Friday. So basically, you're going to be a YouTube superstar Friday night. Saturday night, do you think you might get your hole?
Tell my bub.
What did you say?
He's got a bird.
Aye.
I said, hopefully don't tell her.
Brilliant. So before you leave, give us two score predictions.
Paul, what
who
about you?
What about you?
I think it'll be 1 each.
Right.
Josh isn't happy. You think one each? Do you think both teams will remain unbeaten come Sunday?
No, 1 for Edward, 1 for Forrest.
Yes,
Fucking brilliant.
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 Joshy boy,
Josh.
your turn. What's your prediction?
I'll say 4-2 Celtic, Julian first.
4-2 Celtic.
He's starting this round, 7 million signing. He'll be running right up to the 800 fans like that.
Paul and Josh, it's been lovely talking
he's
to
been
you.
great.
All the best, boys, and enjoy the game this weekend.
Aye, mate. What are you saying to it?
Go, mate. Fritza was asking for you.
Who?
Fritza.
Fritza?
Fritza Grando. Fritza Grando.
Fucking done me right here.
Cheers, boys. We're continuing to speak to the fans ahead of the Old Firm game this weekend. Rangers against Celtic at Ibrox. We've got another Rangers fan on the line. We've got Harkey sat there in his Rangers jersey. You can see him on FaceTime. How you doing, Harkey?
I'm good. The lad's excited. I've been watching since episode 1, so I'm buzzing to be on. To be
Brilliant,
honest.
mate.
You like the
Brilliant.
show then, aye?
Love it, mate. Love it. Big fan of Grado. I've met him a couple of times. A
Oh,
good laugh.
tidy. Aye, I remember you.
You surprised me. I listened to you on Real Radio years ago. I thought you were a bit of a prick then, but you're not as much of a prick. as you were then.
Aye. See, that's what I think this podcast has done. That's what this podcast has done. See, I used to listen to him in Real Radio when I thought he was all right.
Aye.
And a lot of folk just remember him for his fucking horrific stint in STV2. That late show
I've heard a
bollocks.
phrase about Danny Dyer years ago, the prick's prick. I like
Aye,
Aye.
mate, that's exactly who he is. Do you know what? I've spoken about this before, but Amy McDonald said something similar. It's basically said, look, he's a prick, but he's our prick. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, that's it.
Aye, that's basically
bang on,
it.
to be
Right.
honest.
That's lovely, Harkey. Thanks.
Love you, mate. Love you.
Love you too. Let's talk about the Old Firm game this weekend. How you feeling?
The last 7 years, I'm in a group chat with all the boys for the True Blue Valley Crew, our supporters club, and my nickname on it is Negative Nancy
Oh,
because
really?
I'm a bit of a realist, but I'm finding it really hard not to be excited for Sunday. Not that I don't want to be, but you can't underestimate things, but it's hard to see past the Rangers win on Sunday.
Really? Is that how confident you are?
Where's the confidence come from?
I think for goalkeeper to manager, we're stronger in every position than A, we were last season, and B, than Celtic, to be honest. I just think we've got the confidence going forward. We're sure of every position. We seem to have cover for everyone, but Gerrard seems to know just what team to field for competitions and stuff like that now, whereas I don't think Lennon does. I don't think Lennon I seen a video last week after the Dunfermline game. It was actually before extra time, and he was trying to call the players in, and none of them seemed to be buying into it. None of them were kind of following it. So I thought, you know, when you just pick up on these wee things on the week old firm, you know what it's like. You look for anything.
Do you think?
But I just think. Sorry, on you go.
Do you think that Lennon still doesn't know his best 11, whereas Gerrard does?
Definitely. I think we've actually got the positive side of things, whereas we're picking between players that are in form. So we're choosing between Morelos and Defoe because both of them are in form. Whereas they're buying defenders for millions of pounds and playing their midfielders in there.
Aye,
which
but
is mad.
I know what you're saying, but you've still got to remember they've still three wins out of 3. They've scored how many goals? 15
the
goals.
only
15,
competition that
12
they're
or
carrying
15
momentum
goals.
in is this one, to be honest, is the league.
Aye.
I just think at Ibrox we've got a wee bit too much for them. I just think the battle fever will be on come Sunday and the boys will get a job done.
Tidy, what do you think about Defoe or Morelos starting on Saturday? Sorry, Sunday.
I was talking about this earlier on to my missus. She just listens to me, to be honest.
Is she not a Rangers fan?
Is she in the group chat?
No, she is bad. Some of the stuff that happens in there. But I just think when you're going and you're playing against Celtic, we're going to have to be aggressive. They're going to be aggressive. Obviously, that's to get its connotations when you're talking about Morelos, but I don't think you can leave him out.
Right.
I think with regards to playing the ball up, getting us up the park and keeping us up the park, Morelos is better.
Aye.
He seems to be a lot more mature this year. He seems to have maybe taken that wee word. Final last words, touch wood, but I would probably start with Morelos.
Aye.
I
think he's got a point to prove against Celtic.
Aye, because of the way he's
this
behaved.
is all we keep hearing about, innit? That he's never scored.
He's never scored.
Blah, 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 but
Do we start with Defoe and then bring Morelos? Because I think the way, I mean, Morelos hates a striking partner. Do you know what I mean? It's
but Morelos is also a good impact player. But so is
That's what I'm
Defoe. You
saying.
could go either one. If truth be told, the way they're playing and they're scoring goals,
you could. It's got to be a tough decision.
Let's talk about the game itself. You're confident. What's your score prediction, Harkey?
2-0 Rangers.
Aye.
2-0 before half time.
Because we just spoke to a couple of Celtic fans and they are buzzing and they're really confident. One predicted 4-2 Celtic at Ibrox.
Well, did they not tell you we died and all that? You know that part?
No, but they did get me a Berzer, you'll see. Oh, fuck.
There's the old firm and all that paper, but no, I just think we'll go 2-0 up before half time, and then I think they'll maybe try and shore things up second half.
So you're going for a 2-0 win against Celtic, which means it's 12 points out of 12. Does that mean that Rangers are the real deal when it comes to title challengers, and do you think they'll win it?
I think, to be honest, our mindset now, as I say, I get called Negative Nancy on the chat, but I think if they want 9 in a row this year, they're going to have to come and get it. I think that the way that we've started, we look strong, we look more up for it, to be honest. I think the nerves are kicking in. I think a lot of the 9 in a row players for Rangers spoke about it over the years, but they were big characters. Celtic have just sold one of their biggest characters. I think Brown's on his way, famous last words, but Brown's on his way down. I think he's made a dressing room kind of figure now rather than an on-the-field figure. So I don't know. I just think we've got more about us. I think bringing Andy King and stuff in. Andy King played for Leicester when they were tipped to blow it, and it was never going to happen. I think that was a shrewd move for Gerrard, because I think guys like him are valuable in the dressing room as well, as Arfield and stuff, more seasoned pros like Defoe. So I think longevity-wise, I think if we get a result at Parkhead, I'd be confident we'll win the league.
I mean, I'm listening to you and I can see you, and the confidence is oozing out of you that Rangers are not only just going to win on Sunday, they'll win the league.
The boys will never believe that, mate, honestly. I'll be getting pelters.
And will your opinion change if you end up drawing or losing the game on Sunday?
I think it can. I don't know. I think it's important to land the first punch. It's important to give them a bloody nose on Sunday. But then it depends on the next one. It just goes on to the next one, mate, because you've still got another 3 chances to beat them. So
3 points.
It's a kick in the proverbials, but I think I'm even thinking about it, to be honest. I think Rangers are going to win on Sunday. I think if they're going to get a result, it'll be a draw.
Well, your confidence is giving me the fear.
Do you want me to get back to being negative Nancy?
No, but I'll tell you what,
it'll be a draw.
Well, I've just said to you, and I can see it, and I hope it's no, but I can see it being one of these drawn out, nothing each.
No,
See if it is,
I
I'll be
just-
back on
I
with
just
Gordon
think-
Zorn next week. He's off out.
Nah, I think there'll be goals in
think-
this game. I think it'll be a cracking
Right,
game.
right, okay.
Both
Aye.
teams know how important this is to land that first blow.
That's
and
it.
and I
We give
think,
a bloody nose.
yeah, and I think it's going to happen. Which way? I'm not so sure just yet. So, Harkey, before I let you go, you're saying it's 2-0. You think the Rangers are going to win the league? And give us a review of this podcast before we go.
I love it, mate. I watch it every week. One of my wee mates, Sando, he's always messaging us back and forth on a Friday. You seen it yet? You seen it yet? You
Aye.
seen it yet? So we're up. We love it.
Brilliant,
Just
brilliant.
obviously, while I'm on, can I say hello to all the boys if that's all right?
Go on, mate. Say hello to whoever you want.
All the boys in the True Blue Valley crew. We're from down in Ayrshire, so the Garnet Valley. That's our squad. My mate Martin and my mate Andrew, they're a couple of Aberdeen fans, believe it or not, in Ayrshire. And my big mate Grimmy. That's it.
Tidy.
My granny, my father, granny.
The dog.
I should got to stay or not. Can't even trust you in with the dog.
Harkey, mate, you've been a great caller. Thanks very much.
Thanks for that, Harkey.
Brilliant.
Enjoy the game
Cheers,
this
lads.
weekend,
Right, mate.
and you're a star of the show.
Aye,
cheers,
cheers,
buddy.
brother. Thank you.
Right, cheers lads, catch you later.
See you later, bud.
While we're on the subjects of shout-outs, I want to give a shout-out this week to my main man, Ryan Dunbar. Ryan is no well just now. He's in
I know
hospital.
Ryan.
Aye.
Aye.
Him and his dad, Peter, come along to a lot of the wrestling shows, and they're big fans of the podcast. So, Ryan, if you're listening, stick in, my man.
Aye.
You are the man, and we'll hopefully see you at some point soon.
Yeah.
Ringside.
Stay strong, Ryan.
Aye,
We're thinking
we're
about you, my
thinking
man.
about you, my man. And Peter.